Day 2 of the article starts by talking about Howl, and we didn't really learn much about him yesterday, did we?
We only learned that he's a wizard and lives in a moving castle.
Yep.
Oh, and he's busy chasing women all the time.
Yep, and that is how we start here. The article says Howl spends lots of time on his appearance to impress women. So we have a couple of words to look at here. The first one is appearance. Your appearance is how you look, both to yourself in the mirror and to others. If you spend time on your appearance, you're brushing your hair, you're washing your face, you're choosing the right clothes and so on, you want your appearance to be good. We could also say, before the big party, Dorothy spent a lot of time on her appearance.
Appearance 这个名词呢，在这边代表外表、外貌。那有没有发现里面有一个动词呢？就是 appear， 它的意思是出现或是看起来。Howell 花很多时间在他的外貌上面。Why is he doing this? He's a wizard, not a high school boy.
We're all high school boys at heart.
Okay.
But we see that he wants to impress women.
Yeah.
Just like a high school boy. So, to impress someone, you do something or you just are something that makes other people go, wow, that is cool. Impressing people usually makes them like you more, and Hal wants all the women to think he's handsome, charming, clever, funny, and so on. However, impressing people can also mean trying to get them to believe you're good at something.
Yeah?
For example, Amy tried hard to impress her interviewer during her job interview.
Impress 这个动词呢，是使人印象深刻。原来 Howell 是要让女性们印象深刻，才会这么注重她的外表。那如果我们在 impress 这个动词后面加上 ive， 就会变成 impressive。这个形容词呢，代表的是令人印象深刻的。所以我也可以说 his performance was very impressive， 他的表演非常的令人印象深刻。也可以说成什么呢？也可以说I was impressed by his performance。我对他的表演感到印象深刻。那这边我们就是用过去分词 impressed， 再把它转成形容词，当形容词用，解释为感到印象深刻的。Okay, now we know that Howell wants to impress women, but come on, Howell can do magic.
Right?
That would impress me. I don't understand why he needs to try to be handsome as well. It's what's inside that counts. Not just how good looking someone is. 内在比外在重要。
Right, that is exactly true, luckily for me. Anyway, next we see that the king of Ingary needs his help, though. Remember, Ingary is the country where they live, so the king said, Howl, I need your help.
Ingary 的国王呢，需要 Howell 的帮忙。And here's why. Both Prince Justin and the royal wizard Suleiman have gone missing.
Oh, that's not good. And we also see that the king also wants Howl to kill the Witch of the Wastes. Now remember, that is the same nasty witch that turned Sophie into an old woman.
Oh, so if Howell kills the witch, maybe Sophie will go back to being a young woman.
It's not going to be that easy, though. As we see from the article, Howl wants to avoid the witch, however. Now, to avoid someone or something means to stay away from that person or thing because you don't want to go near them. You know something bad will happen if you do. For example, when we drive, we want to avoid rush hour because the roads will be too busy. We could also say, after they broke up, Chris and Zoe avoided each other for a long time. They stayed away from each other and didn't talk or meet.
Avoid 这个动词的解释呢是回避、避开。那如果我们说避免做某事，我们可以说avoid doing something. For example, I avoid going shopping on weekends because there are too many people in the mall. 我避免假日去购物，因为购物中心里面的人太多了。So back to the article, why is Howell avoiding the witch? Is she stronger than him?
Well, that could be possible, but it's actually a bit more personal than that. The article explains that they used to be a couple.
Oh.
And now the witch is mad at him. So Howl and the witch, they used to have a romantic relationship, but it went bad. Maybe because Howl is always chasing lots of women.
Yeah.
No wonder the witch is mad.
原来是因为他们曾经是情侣 But why is the witch mad at him? It's probably because what you said, right?
Yeah.
可能是因为 Howell 一直在追求别的女生。He's still doing it.
Yes.
We see from the article that instead, Howell tries to charm Lily, a beautiful teacher.
Okay. Now, remember that word instead from yesterday. Not one thing, but something else. We also saw the word charm. To charm someone is to do something to please them and kind of make them like you. And in this case, it's to try and make them feel attracted to you and want them to date you.
Charm 这个动词呢，在这边可以等于 attract， 也就是吸引的意思。So now things are going to start getting exciting.
Yes.
We see that after hearing that the witch has captured Lily, Sophie sets off to rescue her.
Okay, very action-packed. Now, we can use words like after and before to show time relationships. It's possible to start a sentence with these words, before and after, and follow them with a subject and a verb, or with a verb in the VING form. So, this sentence in the article, we could say, after Sophie hears that the witch has blah blah blah. This is the same as after hearing that the witch has blah blah blah. Here's another example. Before going to bed, Benson brushed his teeth. Or before he went to bed, Benson brushed his teeth.
After 和 before 都是连接两个子句的从属连接词。那当两个子句中的主词一致的时候呢，可以省略从属子句当中的主词，并将动词改成现在分词。所以文章当中呢，我们帮同学换一次哦。After hearing that the witch has captured Lily, Sophie sets off to rescue her. 原句是什么呢？原句是 After Sophie hears that the witch has captured Lily, Sophie sets off to rescue her.
Yes.
那因为主词都是 Sophie， 所以我们可以将 after 带出的从属子句当中的主词省略，动词改成 hearing.
That's right. Okay, so Lily, this is the beautiful teacher. The woman whom Howl likes has been captured. To capture someone, you catch them and make them a prisoner. Police officers try to capture criminals and put them into jail, prison. We could also say, after the wolf escaped from the zoo workers tried to capture it again.
Capture 这个动词呢，解释为捕获或是俘虏。那后面呢，可以加上人啊，或者是动物。So the witch has Lily. What does Sophie do?
As we saw in the article, Sophie sets off to rescue Lily. To set off means to start a journey. We can follow set off with to plus a verb to show a purpose or a reason. So here, Sophie sets off to rescue Lily. To rescue someone means to save them from danger or get them back when they have been captured.
Set off 是出发 ，Sophie 出发的目的是要救她，也就是拯救 Lily。Why is Sophie saving Lily? What isn't Howell?
That's a good question, and it all does kind of go wrong. We see in the article that things go badly, and Sophie is captured too.
Now Howell has to do something, and he does. We see that Howell arrives, saves Sophie, and kills the witch.
Whoa, that is more like it. He is being the hero now. But that's not all. Next, we learn that Sophie tells Howl the truth about who she really is. So what this means is she tells Howl about the witch and the spell that makes her look old and all that stuff.
Sophie 告诉 Howell 她真实的身份，也告诉他关于荒地女巫对她施咒的事情。It seems like she's still an old woman, even though the witch is dead. We also see that even though Howell wants to help, he can't break the witch's spell.
Oh no, that means Sophie is still an old woman. Even Howl can't help her. Next, however, we see this is only one of their problems. The article says, what's more, the danger isn't over yet.
But if the witch is dead, what kind of problems are there?
The article explains, Lily, that's the teacher,
Yeah?
is really the witch's fire demon.
What?
And she has an evil plan.
Ooh.
So remember, Howl has a fire demon, that's Calcifer. Now it looks like the witch had a fire demon too.
And Howl was trying to impress her because he thought Lily was just a beautiful woman.
Not a fire demon. So this trick with Lily, the fire demon, pretending to be a beautiful teacher, this was all part of an evil plan. Something that's evil is nasty, mean, and probably involves someone getting hurt. We can call a person evil if they don't care about others and want them to be in pain. Evil people want to get something while other people lose things. An evil plan will make that happen. We could also say, the evil witch put poison in an apple and gave it to Snow White.
Evil 这个形容词呢是邪恶的，那这边有的是 evil plan， 邪恶的计划。What's the evil plan?
So, the article explains that she, that's Lily,
Yeah.
the fire demon, will kill Howl, Prince Justin, and Suleiman, that's that royal wizard guy, and use parts from all three to create the perfect human.
What?
What? Exactly. So remember, Prince Justin and Suleiman the royal wizard, they went missing. No one knew where they were. Now it seems that Lily the fire demon has had them all along.
原来失踪的 Prince Justin and Suleiman 也是被 Lily 抓去的，他要把他们全部都杀了。So what does Lily want to do with them?
She wants to create the perfect human.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
Well, if something is perfect, it's the best thing it can be. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. One thing generally isn't perfect for everyone, so my perfect vacation on a sunny beach might be different from Elsie's. Is it?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
这边要说的就是呢，因为觉得是否完美是主观的，那 perfect 这形容词就是完美的、最佳的。我们有一句话说 practice makes perfect， 就是熟能生巧。
We could also say Betty got a perfect score on the English test, 100%.
So Lily wants to create a perfect human. Can you explain a bit more about Lily's plan?
Well, a perfect human would be the best human there can be.
Yeah?
Now, remember yesterday we talked about fire demons. They need help to survive. They don't have real bodies of their own. They have to live in other things. Calcifer, Howl's fire demon, he can survive because he has this special deal with Howl. But Lily needs a body to live in. And she wants to take parts from all three different people.
好，所以 Lily 是个火魔。那我们说过，火魔没有形体，所以它需要人类的身体。他想要的是这三个人的身体部位。那三个人呢，刚刚有讲过 Howl, Prince Justin, 还有 Suleiman. That's terrible. Which parts?
Well, we don't really have space to explain it in our article, but in the book it says Lily wants to use Howl's head. So I guess she wants the best parts of Prince Justin, the best parts of Suleiman, and it also means she has all of Howl's magic and Suleiman's magic, so she'd be super powerful.
That's terrible. What can Howl do about it?
Well, we're going to have to wait until tomorrow to find out, as we have reached the end of day 2 of this article, so it's time for today's For You Chat question.